Hey, go, people. Hey, poo-poo happens sometimes in the field when you can't predict it. So, kind of set this. I guess the mom called. These two are living in the house, arguing, fighting, something going on. Cops contact him, and they're trying to ID him. They're conducting an investigation. These people are technically detained because the cops showed up. So this guy's like saying, I don't have to show you my ID, smoking a cigar. I don't like, as a cop, when somebody was holding a lit cigarette or cigar. I didn't want to deal with them. It's too easy, and I've had cigarettes thrown at me. I've seen cigars thrown at other cops. It's too easy to distract somebody when they have a lit flaming thing in their hand, and then all of a sudden they throw it at your face, and you end up dodging and closing your eyes because you get ash or sparks coming at you, and next thing you know, when you open your eyes, the guy's got a gun, knife, he's tackling you, or he's running away. So I'm not a fan of them letting him smoke and do this. I know I'm going to have some constitutionals here. You can't stop him from smoking. It's not against. Yeah, well, you know what? When I'm dealing with him, he ain't going to have a blowtorch in his hand. He's not going to have a cigarette. He's not going to be playing with a lighter and lighting it on fire with lighter fluid in the other hand. He's not going to be standing by the gas cap flicking his Bic. It just ain't going to happen with me. So you can holler Constitution, and cops can't do nothing, and he has a right to have a say, whatever. If I'm contacting you for an investigation, I'm going to control you, and I'm going to remove things that can hurt me, distract me, so you don't end up pulling a gun and shooting me. All right? So now that I turned off all the free-thinking constitutionalists that think everybody should be able to do everything and all cops are wrong, let's get down to the video.
You to disclose if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm here all day.
We didn't call you.
Okay?
We didn't call you.
You didn't call me. Your mother called me.
For no reason.
And there's something going on with you because your eyes are all red. You look like you've been crying.
Smoke. I'm allergic to smoke.
Well, then tell him no smoke.
They always got excuses for their red eyes. If she was allergic to smoke, does anybody think this guy would be smoking without getting his ear chewed off from her? I'm allergic. Put out that cigarette. It's making my eyes burn. Of course not. She ain't allergic to smoke. She's either been drinking, she just did a doobie, she's under the influence, maybe she was crying. Crying's not going to affect her driving. But look, I don't want to hear this I'm allergic to smoke crap. But whatever, she can say what she wants. We'll see what else happens.
Smoke around you.
This is my car.
Well, that
Okay.
is right.
I need your ID. I ain't telling you again.
So while this is going on, I want you to notice different things in the background here. We've got a crowd gathering here. You're going to see another crowd gathering somewhere else. In a minute, you're going to see Billy Bob on the 10 most wanted list of the FBI go running out of another house. I did a crazy cop story where I was chasing some dude. He went in the house, and we surrounded the whole area, and then some naked dude jumped out the window and ran. It wasn't even the guy we were looking at. He thought we were looking for him. So I want you to watch this dude run in a minute.
Let me see your ID.
Listen, dude, we got called, okay, on a disturbance. Several people called, okay? So we need your ID, or you can be arrested for failure to identify yourself to a police officer.
Now, I know all these people are going to say you don't have to show your ID. Look, it depends on the state. In California, if a cop asks for your ID and you're driving or you're in a car, you have to give it. If I'm conducting an investigation and I'm detaining you, you have to give up some ID. If you don't, I can detain you at a minimum till I figure out who you are, or I can just arrest you, fail your ID, take you down, and have you booked. And when they fingerprint determine who you are, then if you don't have warrants. Most people that don't have warrants and ain't been in the system will tell you their name. But again, now I'm going to have all the bootleg jackhammer comments calling me I'm violating everybody's constitutional rights as a cop. Whatever, you freaking idiots.
Okay, it's your last chance. Or we're going to take you out of the car, we're going to cuff you.
3 seconds. 1.
Chris.
Give us
2.
Or you're going to be
Chris.
charged.
3.
Wait.
Okay. At 3, he should have been hands-on. Something else you might want to tell if there's any cops watching. When you go hands-on a guy, when you tell a guy, look, dude, I don't want to arrest you, but if you don't give me ID, I'm going to put you in handcuffs. And then once I put my hands on you, that's considered force. I'm going to have to arrest you. It takes it out of my option to cut you a break. So either ID, give me your name and date of birth, do something, but once I put my hands on you, I can't cut you a break anymore. You're going to jail. Make sure it's clear. If this guy would have done that, that's fine. I mean, he's doing a game. They're kind of threatening, but...
ID or no?
All you got to do is comply, dude.
Chris, come
Anybody think this guy is a no person? Where do no people belong?
on, stop.
Let's go.
Chris.
Let's go.
Chris.
Hands on. If he gives him his ID now and the cops take his ID, they're going to get a complaint. They're going to get a use of force complaint. They didn't arrest him. They're going to say, why did you put your hands on him if you didn't arrest him? Why did you use force if you didn't need to? Why did you use force if you weren't making an arrest? Right now, these cops are tied in. And I've seen cops go hands on and then let guys go. I didn't. If I put my hands on you, you're getting booked because I want it all above board. I'm going to document it. I'm going to be tied up. I'm going to do what I need to do, but I'm CY&A on my side.
Stop! He didn't do anything wrong, bro. Stop!
Get out of the car now.
You see her hand holding him? Guess what? That's aiding and abetting. This guy's resisting, and she's aiding and abetting. She just went to jail, too. I know I'm a jackleg, but look, you ain't going to sit out here to delay me and turn this into a big fight just because you don't want to give ID. You probably got a warrant. Your license probably suspended. I don't really care. You want to grab him and hold him in a car when I'm trying to pull him out? Guess what? You just got arrested, too. Rick, you're a big boot. Like, shut up, you big dummies, or you'll go to jail, too.
Now, get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Oh, man, they poured a guy on the ground just because he's black. He didn't do anything. Here comes Black Lives Matter. Come on, share this on all your left-wing idiot sites. Those guys did that just because he's black. They don't like black people. Yeah, you idiots. Uh-oh. Call that a clue when a cop's rolling around screaming and you just fired your taser. And this other cop didn't catch it because he's still at his finger giving him a ride. When you fire a taser, it usually puts out a 5-second charge and you don't have to do anything. But if you hold that trigger back, the charge continues or it repeats the 5-second cycle. So we call it, giving multiple rides or whatever. But I think the cop is holding down the trigger because this cop's like, let go, don't pull the trigger. And what's funny is I think the cop only got one prong. And normally the way tasers work is if one prong hits you and one prong hits someone else, as long as you guys aren't touching, you're not going to get shocked. So I'm not real sure how this guy's getting shocked when he's not touching. I know he's shocked when he was touching him because they each have a prong on him. But once he rolls off, I'm not real sure why he's still getting shocked. Maybe it's going through the ground. I don't know. I'm no electrician. I'll have some expert here give me some XYZ squared to the ohm of the 14th amp voltage.
Let go! Let go! Let go!
Okay, so he's yelling, let go, meaning stop tasing. Now, maybe the guy wasn't holding the trigger. Maybe he was just getting a 5 to 7 second ride, and he thought he had the trigger. The problem with those prongs when this guy rolled is it probably stuck it in deeper. Those prongs will usually catch in the clothes or go underneath your skin, and you can pull them out, and you'll bleed a little bit, and it kind of hurts. Sometimes you got to go to the doctor and have them cut out, but most times you can pop them out real hard if you pull. Hurts like hell, but when you roll and you shove it in deeper, this guy's going to probably have to go to the doctor or have his removed.
He got me!
Stop. Sorry, Nick. Put your hand behind your back.
Sorry, dude. Dude, you just shot me with a freaking taser. You're sorry? No, you ain't sorry. You're sorry when we go back and you're getting out of the shower when you're taking a freaking shower after this and I tase your ass in the shower. Then you can be sorry. And he's a sergeant. He's got stripes. Ooh, look at all the stripes. Ooh, it's a zebra. Ooh, he must have experience. He must be the best guy. He got promoted. You okay, you big dummies?
I got Nick with one probe.
Notice the crowd.
Draw me another unit. Draw me another unit.
All these people standing around, man, I'm telling you, they're just dumb. This dude happens to pull a gun, not this guy, but the guy they got on the ground thing. If the suspect pulls a gun, gets up, they get in a fight, he starts running, the cops shoot at him, and he runs back to the house or towards his crowd. Remember, I already told you, cops miss like 90% of the time. They only hit 13, 14% of the time. If you're standing around when a cop's shooting, there's a good chance you're going to get a stray round. You hear all that yelling? That calm, peaceful Black Lives Matter woman who was allergic to smoke and had tears in her eyes is now can't shut the hell up. Dude, get off the ground already. You got freaking tased. It's over. Quit laying there. What the? Come on, somebody kick him and get him up. Drag him to a car. Looking like road fodder.
Your ID.
Listen, dude.
Okay, so here's the angle where we see the top 10 most wanted fugitive from the FBI seeing the cops, and he's like, I'm out of here. Watch him run right across here.
We got called, okay, on a disturbance.
Let's see, cops all over the road, 2 cops with a car. They're blocking the road. Oh, hell. I'll just drive right through here so I can get a better look and see what's going on. Okay, you're target number 2 when the bullets start flying.
Several people called, okay? So we need your ID, or you can be arrested for failure to identify yourself to a police officer, okay? It's your last chance. Or we're going to take you out of the car, we're going to cuff you, and then we're going to identify it.
1.
Chris.
Give us your
2.
ID, or you're going to be charged.
3.
Wait.
ID or no?
Or you're going to be charged.
3.
Most wanted,
wait.
FBI,
ID or no?
stop! Yeah, okay, whatever.
All you got to do is comply, dude.
Chris, come on, stop. Chris, stop. He didn't do anything wrong, bro. Stop.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Babe,
You're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Bro, get out of the car.
Oh, man, why'd they throw him on the ground? There was no need for that. Why didn't they use the pinky toe, fingernail, bend back sideways takedown and just have him walk out calmly? Because they're just bootleg jackhammer cops. Okay. Remember we talk about keeping your finger off the trigger? I don't know if this guy intentionally shoots him or if this is a squeeze. Remember I talked about the squeeze response, the flinch response. He's got one hand clenching and squeezing, trying to control a suspect. He's holding a gun. It's a taser, same thing as a gun. In the other hand, his finger's on the trigger. Did the taser go off because of a clench or squeeze response, or did he mean to? Well, in a report, he's going to say he meant to, and he just accidentally hit him. But I'm not so sure. Wow, man, that dude's doing a chicken. Look at the cop. All right, poor cop got shot. That's a shame. Aww. See, they both kind of flinched. I'm not sure unless it's grounding out. Maybe someone like Trish can tell me. If you ain't got 2 prongs to complete the circuit, I'm not sure. They must be grounding out moisture or something. I mean, they both gave a second flinch when he tricked it again. So I think they're getting current, but I'm not sure why. Anyway, things happen. Different view. We'll go ahead and end that there. Hopefully you got something out of it. And good job for the sergeant with his finger on the trigger.